Hello Geminis, it is AD with kayxztarot and I'm going to be doing your end of April 2019 reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support. We are almost at 10K and Geminis, y'all have been one of the first, okay? So I appreciate that. I'm so excited for this next chapter. I have some really big plans for the next phase of this channel. I'm going to take it a lot more seriously, so I hope that you guys will be able to receive the benefit from that, okay? While you're here, please don't forget to check out the description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with moi. Also the cards I use, the crystals that I use, any of that fun information you're going to probably find in that description box. So without any further ado, let's get into your reading. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, what's going on for Geminis? For our Geminis for the rest of April. Alright. I'm hearing mixed bag. I don't know. This is going to be a mixed bag. It's going to be really happy moments and really not so happy moments, but it's all going to be for the better. Yeah, it'll balance out, okay? So just be prepared. I feel like I'm kind of going through it right now. Your extreme highs are going to be greeted with extreme lows and vice versa. But that's just the way it blows. Nothing personal to y'all. So let's see. 3. Ooh, yep. All right. The Wheel of Fortune just popped out, and that's exactly what I was talking about. I was like, I feel like it's a mixed bag as far as just change, all right? There's completions of cycles. It's all turning for the better. So if you're at an extreme low, you're going to be greeted with an extreme high. Like, it's going to shift. There could be something that was done in the dark that comes to light. I feel like there's going to be a lot of revelation as far as, like, this end of the month, because I just did Libra reading. So you air signs, I think y'all going to be finding out some shizness, all right? But it's all for the better, all right? It's going to put you on the right path. It's going to put you where you need to go, where you want to go. You'll be able to start seeing that light kind of at the end of the tunnel. So, awesome. I mean, yeah, look at this, the 9 of Cups. So, I mean, really happy energy. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, wish fulfillment, you're going to start getting what you want. But it hasn't been easy. I'll say that, all right? 3, 2, and one last shuffle for our Geminis for April 2019, okay? Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, even now, I'm seeing the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Like, yeah, there's about to be some revelation of some sort. So, we have the 7 of Cups. So, this is a card that represents disillusionment, not knowing which direction to go, just a lot of options. You're like, where do I put my foot down first, alright? Am I getting, you know, is this a puppy or is that a demon? Like, it's that type of... It's that type of feeling where you're like, wait, I thought, you know, it's like, what is that? The Gremlins, all right? Where, like, they start off super cute and then they turn out to be a disaster. I think that some of you guys have felt that in the past, so now maybe you feel like, you know, that there's something that's starting off that's kind of cute, kind of fresh, and you're just waiting for it to just turn into, like, this little monster thing. Oh, boom. But also from the bottom of the deck, we do have the Sun card and the 10 of Pentacles and the Fool card, all right? Followed by your energy with this Knight of Swords here. So, really happy stuff. I think once you get out of your head, all right, which I'm telling you, Gemini, to get out of their head, all right, but once you get out of your head, I really do see a lot of happiness for you. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it's coming and it's really bright. So let's see what the rest of the spread is, okay? We have the Page of Wands, all right, popping up as the heart of the reading. The Star card, hey, is the foundation. I love that. Could be connecting with Aquarius. Hey, the 6 of Cups popping up as the present energy. We have the 5 of Pentacles coming up as the most likely outcome, and then the Wheel of Fortune and Strength coming up behind it. Yep. So, you guys, this is exactly what I said. A lot of you guys are going to be up, down, highs and lows. It's going to balance out, all right? Let me be the one to tell you, it is going to work out. It was all your personal journey to build this strength, all right, that you have. This is one of the final last stages of kind of like this that you've been feeling. And like I said, you've been feeling real, what do I do? Where do I go? I'm so overwhelmed by emotions that I've been trying to avoid for the longest time. I'm a Gemini. Why is all this cups popping up? You know, it's that type of energy. But like I said, I do see you stepping into a really positive light. I mean, you got the Sun card, you got the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the Fool. I mean, financial stability, happiness. That could be marriage for some of you guys. It's just right now it feels overwhelming because you can't see it. But follow your passion, okay? With this Page of Wands being the heart of this heart reading, and then even goes into strength. So it's a little seed that you're starting. Perhaps some of you are considering following your passion, actually committing yourself to it. But it seems like you've had a spark of idea, of inspiration, and you want to go towards it, right? And so we have the Star card being here. This could be inspiration, hope, wish fulfillment, looking forward to the future. And so you're building this passion, you're building this next phase on, you know, some divine hope. And again, and I'm hearing divine courage too. All right, so it's finally, you're going to be stepping into that more balanced stage. I feel like this summer is going to be a really cool time for you to start flourishing, you know, around your birthday, specifically. Your birthday's coming up next month, right? April, May, yeah. Your birthday's coming up for some of you guys. So now's the time to start being like, what is it that you want to, what is it that you're trying to toast to for your birthday is kind of what I'm getting, because like there is going to be a toast because you deserved it, and you've been through the friggin' ringer, all right? So we have the Six of Cups popping up as your present energy, so there's a nostalgia, and I can say this, shout out to my friend Eric, hopefully he sees this, but I know how I would relate this energy to him, to what we were just saying, is just like, he's now establishing that he's going after his childhood dreams, you know, like there's a youthful energy here, you know, there's a youthfulness to this wish fulfillment. So some of you guys are going back and reverting back to what you want to do as a kid. You're just like, you know, I'm actually now going to pursue that. I'm going to do it. I want to experience that things. And I see it really working out in a super beautiful way. So guys, do it. Now, I have to tell you, okay, because it's here, okay, I gotta tell you, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it might not work out the way that you think or that you envision. You might get some type of hardship. The key about the Five of Pentacles is not that these people are struggling out in the cold, all right? It's the fact that they're struggling out in the cold and in front of a church house, all right? The significance of that is to remember to ask for help. Ask for assistance. You might feel like you're truly alone in this world, but you never are alone. You can ask for assistance in your faith, in your, you know, just asking for the strength to get through it, okay? Asking help financially from friends that, like, you haven't even spoken to in a while. There is help. You're not out here alone. Even this guy, even they struggling together, all right? So be mindful. And I also just heard misery loves company. So make sure that you're not hanging out with people. I mean, hang out with who you want to hang out with. But make sure that you are taking care of yourself first. And if you're around a person who perpetuates negative energy, all right, then now's not the time for you to be around it, just because the Seven of Cups energy is so fragile that I think that you'll still do what you're going to do. You're going to be put on your divine path, but it'll add an extra layer of things to think about. You're going to be like, well, Sasha said that, you know, I'll fail. You know, it'll be Sasha said that, like, you know, but what about rent? You know, you don't really need that right now. So just be mindful that if you're hanging out with people who you know are unhappy, don't tell them about what you got going on, because all they're going to do is find ways to make you unhappy, okay? So that was a very specific message for some of you guys. But I do see that there could be a hiccup, all right? There could be a hump. There could be something that pauses you where you feel like, oh man, I made a horrible mistake. I don't have the money. I don't have the funds. But if you hang in there, okay, ask for help, ask for assistance, even if it's spiritual help, even if it's just like asking for help for a friend, opening up about your journey and speaking about it, all right? Understanding that you're not out in the cold, you are not isolated, you are just in a very specific part of your journey. Boom, we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out with the Strength card. So I couldn't think of a better card of advice. Just understand things are changing for the better, all right? Things are changing. The Spirit is coming in and helping you. You're going to have that divine intervention. You're going to have that divine help and love that's going to come in for you. So don't shy away from it if it comes towards you. Now's not the time to be shy, Gemini. Now's the time to really go after your passion, all right? That little seed. You could even be receiving a message from somebody, just because Page delivered messages too. It's just like you could be receiving a message from somebody from your past who wants to apologize and heal a certain situation. That could be for some of you. But whatever it is, whatever has been overwhelming you, all right, in an emotional sense particularly, all right, whatever has been overwhelming you, be it finance, be it relationship, it is going to heal, all right? It is going to heal. There is going to be a change. There is going to be a shift. But understand that it's not going to come without some sort of sacrifice. It's not going to come without some sort of sense of loss, be it loss of stability, loss, I don't know, loss of accountability. Somebody could not take responsibility for their actions, and you have to, you know, be on that journey alone. But yeah, that's what I got. Some of you guys could be dealing with somebody coming back from your past trying to apologize, and you end up leaving them out in the cold. That's also a really short storyline that I got. But either way, you're on to new and better things. You're on to bigger and brighter things. There's no need for you to be so caught up, you know. All right, so Gemini, let's move into these oracle cards. All right, so we're going to start off with the Moonology deck. Woo! Or the Moonology deck is going to start off with us. So we have, aha, it's time to release negativity. Bingo, boom. All right, could be connecting with a Scorpio, could be connecting with an Aquarius, could be connecting with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Leo, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So every sign's here. But it's time to release negativity. All right, and that's exactly what I was saying, particularly about anybody that you know isn't gonna help you. You have to go. You're going to have to face this next chapter head on, Gemini. You can have the thoughts because you're dual. So, like, it's not going to, I'm not going to say that, how do I word this? I know it's not going to be easy for you to trust, all right? Because you're very logical. You're analyzing, you're over-analyzing to an extent. It might even be to your detriment. If those negative thoughts start creeping in, particularly those negative thoughts that are concerning failure, those are the ones that you need to leave behind. If it's a concern that involves practicality, like, all right, I know that if I'm going to do so, for me, for instance, like, I'm like, all right, if I'm going to do YouTube, what is the practical manner of what is the most effective way for me to go about it? Should I set a schedule? Yada, yada, yada. Should I do this? How should I go about it? Those questions are okay. That's not negative. That is just fleshing out an idea that you have. Now, if I was just like, oh man, I'm going to take this, I got to 10K, but, you know, I can't pay any bills, I don't have anything. Those are the things that you need to release and replace them with, well, if I feel like this is going to be an issue, if I feel like this is going to present a problem, what can I do now to prevent it? Of course, you're going to have issues that are going to pop up that you have no control over, but you want to be as preventative as you can in your actions. And I think that that should be where your brain goes, as far as like, and not so much so to the point where you cripple yourself, okay, where you're only thinking of how, you know, what's going to fuck up and how you can fix it. It's a balance, all right? It's going to require a balance for both of you. But as far as like those thoughts of failure, this isn't going to work out, I'm not going to be able to make ends meet, and da-da-da-da-da. You might be right today. You might be right tomorrow. You might be right next month. You're going to be wrong at some point, all right, with this Wheel of Fortune. That is going to change. So the quicker that you start practicing living in the affirmative and just being like, wow, this is really going to work out. Ah, yeah, luck is on your side, all right? And then I even like this too. A time to give rather than take, all right? So it's time to open up. It's time to open yourself up and give yourself, all right? Instead of receiving, you know, it's time to put yourself out there. It's time to take that leap of faith. It's time to take that risk, all right? So that's what I got from the Moonology deck. Again, with the fire, luck is on your side. Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, okay? And that has to deal with courage and taking that leap of faith and expansion, growth, you know. So really beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know why I did that, but I'm really excited. All right. So we have the tribe. So a lot of you guys, there's going to be a shift in who you spend your time with. I'm telling you that right now. All right. There's going to be something that, who you're spending your time with, you have to be very aware of the energy that they're putting out, because you are such a sponge right now, because you are about to take a risk. So we have come to the edge, okay? You're about to be in a whole new circle, all right? Come to the edge. So this is what I was saying, taking that risk, leaving those fears behind. It's the Fool card, you know? It's the Fool card. And then more so than that, we had the Fates, which is why I was laughing, which is why I was so happy, because this is destiny that's coming in. It's divine intervention that's taking over. All you have to do is be open to receive. You put in the work, all right? With the Strength card, you've mastered, you're conquering, okay? Your advice is just let go and let God, all right? And there is a healing energy here, again, with mending. That goes with the Star card. All right. So there is some healing energy that's happening here. So if you feel like, you know, the Five of Pentacles moment where you're just like, nothing's working out. Everything's falling apart. This is actually an opportunity for you to reevaluate, all right? And make sure that you're doing something that genuinely makes you happy. And just because I didn't even really, shuffle, but inspiration, guys, goes beautifully with the Star card. All right, what makes you happy? What inspires you, right? And how can you share it? All right, a time to give rather than take. It's time for you to share your talents. All right. Yeah, faith. I love it. Faith. It all is confirming the same thing. Like, gotta have faith. Gotta have faith, faith. Sorry. Love George Michael. May he rest in peace. That was my Greek god, okay? Anyways, so inspiration and faith. And this is so interesting because I'm an artist. Follow me on Instagram so you can see my art, girl, okay? Anyways, inspiration and faith to me are one and the same because they come from that same source. They come from that same place of spirit, all right? And so they're requiring you, who knows where you get these ideas from. They just kind of appear. To me, they're coming from your faith. They're coming from your knowledge of spirituality. So now's the time to explore those and your expression, okay? These kind of go together to me as an artist. So if you are an artist or you're into communications in some sort, or just self-expression, it's time for you to really dig back into that source. And even here with the World card and kind of like this being, it's time for you to go inward into that source and just have faith that your talents, your gifts are going to take you to exactly where you want to go. And the beautiful thing about it is where you're headed, Gemini, can be so big and so grand. Our small, human, feeble minds might not even be able to really understand the extent of the blessings that are coming our way, Gemini. So I really suggest that you ride this wave. Get on board, Gemini. Get on board with spirit. Be mindful of the energies that you're allowing in your circle. Be mindful of the negativity that you yourself could be welcoming and creating yourself. And try your best to release it, let go, let God, and just have faith, all right? Have faith that is going to work out because there is some divine intervention that's happening. This has been apparent. That's the one thing that's been clear through this entire reading is there is a change. There is a shift that's going to happen. Particularly if you're feeling down and out now, you won't be feeling that way later. So again, guys, start practicing your toast for your birthdays because I imagine that you'll be in a much better place around your birthday or you'll have something to look forward to kind of take your mind off of the isolation, the abandonment, the negative feelings that you have. But start transitioning and I promise you guys are going to be in, tippity top shape. Healing some of those old wounds, mending through it, working through some of those fears. And yeah, I love it. I love it, Gemini. So thank you so much. I hope that this resonated. Please let me know in the comment section again. Again, guys, I cannot thank you enough for y'all support because y'all have really been grand. Y'all are one of my bigger following. So I hope that we can continue to share, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out that description box below for booking a personal reading with me. So peace, Geminis. Until next time, good luck. All right. I love it.